What are you actually capable of? Like, what is truly possible for you in this lifetime? Do you know? Most of us don't, because we've never pushed all the way to our edges to find out. Here is what I believe. Dreams are meant to be taken seriously, and dreams need the support of a plan rooted in current reality to carry them through. This is about giving you all the information you need to determine whether or not your actions will see results. After coaching hundreds of clients and running my own experiments on myself, I am sharing 3 important questions, packed with new insights from scientific research. In our group, we define a dream as something you care deeply about that usually takes determination and hard work that hasn't become real yet. So the next question, of course, is, can it? Is it possible to become real? And for that, we have to ask, what are your limits? If you were raised back in the day, you probably had very loving, well-intentioned teachers say things like, you're very smart, or even, it's okay that you're not a math person. Very few people are. They did this to be loving and supportive, to try to guide you towards what they felt your talents were. It was a way of trying to protect us, but the research shows it was also dead wrong. Carol Dweck coined the terms fixed mindset and growth mindset. For people that said things like, you're so smart, or you're not a math person, those were people that were coming from a fixed mindset. In other words, they believed that talent, intelligence, and ability were things that you're born with and can't change. And when you're a kid and you hear things like you're smart or you're not, you're a math person or you're not, those labels stop so many kids from growing and discovering their true potential. They quietly trade a life of exploring and discovery for one that is safer and much smaller, staying within the lines, and most importantly, never wanting to make a mistake. But we now know from Dweck's research, as well as many others, that a growth mindset is not only more helpful, it's also more accurate. Abilities can be developed and changed through hard work, perseverance, and dedication. And sure, someone might pick up on something faster than you did, but that doesn't mean that it's for them and not for you, or you're in some way not cut out for it. It simply means that their brain had a head start. They already had worn pathways from previous experience or something similar that they could latch onto. But you can still learn it and you can still build the skill, even if it's something that you were told as a kid that you were plain bad at. And here's the part I love. Even if you struggle with something, a new skill or challenge, if you find it challenging, that's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing for you. And here's why. When you struggle through something, that's how your brain grows and changes. Which is why Stanford professor Joe Bowler says that every day we wake up with a changed brain. She puts it this way: our brains and our lives are highly adaptable. When people fully embrace this knowledge and change their approach to their lives and their learning, incredible outcomes result. And that's the great news. You can change. You could be good even at the thing they said in elementary that you were not good at. And I know this from personal experience. When I was in elementary school, I was told I was not smart, and I was also told more than a few times that I was not a math person. Since then, I have been trusted and successfully managed multi-million-dollar production budgets. I've also been super addicted to reading, and I love to learn. But honestly, it just comes down to I like a good challenge. I also know that the more I learn, the more likelihood I'll wake up with a changed brain. So let me ask you, what is the story that you've been telling yourself about your limits? Is it an old story? Is it even your story? And which of your limits is overdue to be questioned? And one limit a lot of us carry around with us is age. So let's take that limit on right now. Are you too old for your dream? Let's destroy this excuse very fast. And here's why. This is more of a perception than reality. And you have to be really careful about perceptions because they don't just describe your reality, they create it. In one longitudinal study, adults around the age of 50 were asked how they felt about aging. The ones with a positive outlook lived an average of 7.5 years longer than those who had negative outlooks. 7.5 years more of life, all coming down to the way they viewed aging. That's insane. But this is how our mindset can actually impact our physical body. In a Stanford study of over 61,000 people, researchers found that people who thought they were doing more exercise had healthier markers than those who felt they were doing less. This was despite the fact that both groups were doing the same amount of exercise. The difference wasn't the workout, it was the way they viewed their own efforts. 2 studies, 1 message. You're as old as you think you are is no longer just a saying. There's real research behind it. But now let's talk about your mind, because that surely declines with age, right? Well, not necessarily. Emily Rogalski's research at Northwestern identified adults over 80 whose memories matched people 20 to 30 years younger, with brains that resisted the normal shrinking. What sets them apart? Mental challenge and staying actively engaged. And the stats back it up. Your chances of becoming a successful entrepreneur do not go down with age. They actually go up. The most successful entrepreneurs are on average middle-aged. Across 2.7 million US founders, the average age behind the fastest growing startups was 45. And a 50-year-old founder is nearly twice as likely to have a runaway success than a 30-year-old founder. Age is not a disadvantage. Let the wisdom it brings work for you, and you'll move on your dreams and goals far more powerfully. But before you move forward, you might be wondering, do you have what it takes? So once we strip away all the perceived limits of your abilities and your age, now we get to the real question, the big one. This is the nitty-gritty question that takes a dream from imagination to real. What are you truly capable of? We've talked about how you think about your age actually shapes the way you age. So now let's talk about your capabilities, and that means testing your limits, which needs a major reframe. Challenge is good. Now, we all think we believe this, but if we're honest, how many of us actually shy away from real challenges? The kind where you push yourself to failure and might have to face some really hard truths. Most of us would rather not know. And I get it. I mean, I can do bicep curls with a 1-pound dumbbell for a whole year and feel great about myself and not even break a sweat. But I won't actually grow the muscle. To grow a muscle, you have to truly challenge it. Step into the discomfort again and again. It won't always look pretty and it won't always feel great, but that's how you improve. And your mind is no different. Like, really challenge yourself past the point when it's fun. You can push through the hardest part and wake up the next day with a changed brain. And this is what people miss about dream projects and goals. It was never only about hitting the goal. It's about living the life that you want to live. And yes, growing and changing your brain along the way. Because learning hard, new skills that are challenging physically rewires your brain. In Denise Park's Synapse Project, older adults who spend 15 hours a week learning demanding new skills like digital photography and quilting showed improved memory and sharper brain function. The catch is everything. It has to be genuinely challenging. Comfort doesn't count. And that's exactly what I want to challenge you to do this week. 3 steps. 1. Write out the dream project or goal that actually matters to you. 2. Name your perceived limits, maybe from something you were told or an experience you had when you were younger. Write them down and where they came from. And 3. Go toward the challenge. Give yourself a short experiment or a quick sprint that starts to undermine that old belief. That's how you train your brain to take on new challenges with joy and optimism, not dread. That's how you stretch your boundaries. And that's how you get closer to finding your true limits, not the ones that other people placed on you. You've got this, and we've got you. Inside the Crayon Playbook membership, that's exactly what we do. We complete messy, playful experiments quickly and become who we want to be, one messy, playful experiment at a time. Your life can be totally different in 1 year. Come join us. Live a life true to yourself, and finally explore what you're really capable of. By moving towards the challenge instead of away from it, that's how you train yourself to take on bigger and bigger challenges. And that's how you grow. But of course, the closer and closer you push yourself to your limits, the more likely you're gonna make mistakes and have a few failures along the way. And that's okay. It happens to all of us. In fact, in my next video, I'm gonna share some of my own failures and the lessons they've taught me, and exactly what to do when your dream project or goal goes sideways. It happens, but we'll help you through it. See you there.